Welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast. I've had a little think about basically literally 5 minutes. I was chatting with my brother, and yeah, watching the fight anyway. So I may as well watch it with you guys. Literally, the main event, the last undercard has just finished. So the main event will be coming up soon. So we're going live now. Have a bit of a build up. If you guys want to join me on the screen here, let me know. And I will get you and send you the link and get you on screen to watch it along with yourself. Obviously, the main event, Anthony Joshua versus, I think you've got his name now, Pulev, however you pronounce it. Joshua, heavy favourite for this. Obviously, Wednesdays, that pretty much settles it. Then we can actually look forward to hopefully them setting up next year at some point, obviously over the next 3 months, what the fight we all want to see, Joshua versus Tyson Fury. But sadly, Pete Powers it would have been earlier, it would have been around now that happens, but obviously the powers that be forced Joshua to have this fight in between it all. So yeah, the fight we all want to see got put back, and this is what we've been dealt with. This is our hand, so we say. Literally just looking on the screen now, yeah, literally 12 rounds about to come out now, basically. And that's 5 or so minutes. Big up, George. How you doing, George? Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're smashing that like button and sharing the hell out of this stream as well. And I will be literally round by round, basically, on the screen here when the fight gets underway, putting up what round we're in, round 1, round 2 until it ends, and if whoever wins had have won, basically. But yeah, let's go over to this. Let's have a look. Got over 28 to 30 people watching this at the moment. Yeah, the fight hasn't started yet. That's the thing. It hasn't got going yet, being the opposite word. But as I said, the last undercard just finished in the first 2 rounds. So, and now there's just having a little build up while it looks on Dazan. Not going to tell everyone actually how I'm actually watching this fight, because that caused me a whole hell of a load of trouble, which I do not need, think of it much. Oh dear. Yeah, just going over his last fight and that part before they get him to come out. Mate, okay. I know it's Periscope, and obviously you don't know, obviously similar rules to what we have on YouTube. If I put the game on the screen, the fight, like in football, if I put a football match on the screen, copy Premier League, if it's football, Premier League, everyone comes after you. You get your channel shut down, kaput. And it's the same with the boxing fight, especially on Periscope. Periscope, I shit off it as well. So I'd lose with Periscope. I won't be able to do these sort of things for you guys. And yeah, so that's literally until them rules change. There's nothing I can do. I can't physically put the fight on. I'd love to have myself in the corner on one of these corners of the screen and have the main event, in this case, the fight up on the screen for you guys to watch, for people that can't afford to watch it, etc. But there's nothing I can do. It's completely out of my hands. Because the powers that be are watching every single sort of watch along these sort of streams that have been done. All the powers that be that organise this fight will come across these streams, and not only take these streams down, they will fucking get rid of the channel. The channel will be non-existent. And to be honest, I put graft into get this channel where it is, so it is what it is. Do you live in a den? No, of course not. Who does? Should be a question to ask. Amelia Elliott saying hi. Big up, Amelia. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. And hope you stay along, but look for the actual fight itself and don't just wander off. Literally, the fight when it starts. Yeah, immediately. If you've also been in Ipswich fan, obviously, probably come over. Probably it's been something for a while from over on Alex Griffin's channel. I was on there a while, a few months ago. So, but if you ever want to come on, let me know, and I'll send you again. I'll send you a link for that. This annoying thing as I go back and forth between tabs. I have to refresh certain pages. Close to 2K. I mean, close to 2. Am I gaining subs without knowing it? No, it's still 1.62 here. Alex Griffin, yeah, Alex Griffin. Good evening, Russ. How you doing? Are you watching the fight? I'm assuming you're watching the fight as well. As evident is you're tuning into myself. Good. Yeah, still what? 1,627 subs. Oh, bloody hell. I have to repeat this every time. Literally, Lewis. Anyone from Periscope or new to, or on YouTube that's new to the channel or new to the sort of watch along setup, I physically cannot show the fight. If I show the fight on screen, Periscope will fucking take my Periscope account, then that'll be me kaput completely. Never come back on Periscope again, and I can't do these sort of things with you guys ever again on Periscope, via Twitter, etc. If I didn't have Periscope and I had YouTube, I'd literally lose my channel because, again, like I said about 5 minutes ago, the powers that are running this scene over this fight are watching out for all the channels like myself on YouTube, on Twitch, you name it, and on Periscope and things like that, all these sort of social media things. They're watching every single one of us to make sure we don't do what you guys want us to do and show the fight. Because if we do, bang, straight away they won't only have the stream taken down, they'll have our channels completely killed, kaput, and then they'll come after us for a hefty, you know what, thing of dollar. Has the fight started at 10:30? I'm just going to go back over. No, they're literally doing their. I'm on the other tab on my screen, and literally they're just doing the fucking build-up bollocks. I think they're getting really good, but the last undercard literally finished about 15 minutes ago, and that guy won within 2 rounds, so it won't be too long. I say another 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes at a push, and the fighters are both fighters will be coming out. Back again, right? Hopefully nobody's paid for the fight. I haven't. I've literally used the favoured streaming service. So anyone that literally hasn't, actually, for anyone that's all you guys are on Periscope asking to watch for me to put the fight on the screen, stay here. But open up another. If you've got a laptop or whatever, open up another tab. That's just taking a piss now. Oh dear. If literally open up another tab, if you're on your computer, open up another or iPad or whatever, open up another tab and type in www dot, and I'll cook it in trouble for saying this, HES, then the word goal.com. It's top of that is literally, you can't miss it. Boom. I've used this site before for football matches this season when it was going for the pay-per-view bollocks. For fuck's sake. I love repeating myself 3 times in a row. I absolutely love it. Yes, the good old favourite site. Yeah, it's been flawless. Every time I've used it, it's been flawless. What's the site? Can someone in the for my regulars? Can someone put in a chat the site name, please. I'm trying to save myself from getting in trouble here. Oh dear. Are you showing a fight tonight? If not, why not? You're taking it too far, Russ. You're taking it too far. Oh, fucking all this promo crap. That's the only thing about I hate about main event boxing. It's literally just a load of promo bollocks. Yeah, Mark's got it in the literally. If you're watching us on Periscope, it should come up in the chat. If not, let me know, and I'll put it up on the screen when it's allowing me to. Fifi, okay. This is the third and final time until someone else comes in and asks the same fucking question. I cannot show you the fight on Periscope or YouTube, because if I do, I lose my Periscope account completely for good. That's it, because I've broken the Periscope rules in terms of regulations and all that crap, and I'll lose my YouTube channel. So then I'd have to start from scratch basically. And even then, that's if they allow me to rebuild a new channel from scratch again. And I don't want to ask them questions, because if I don't, I'm going to be annoyed, because this is like 2.5 to 3 years in the making. So for the sake of showing it and getting in trouble and losing my channel, losing everything I've built for the last God knows how many years, I can't. Trust me, I'd love to. I keep saying, I've said it, this is the third time now. I'd love to, absolutely love to show the fight to you guys. Put it on the screen and have me in a corner, chatting away, whatever. But I can't. The powers that be will go mental and I'll lose everything. But you have to bear with me now because my chat's playing up, so I'll be back in 30 seconds. Right, I'm back. Hello. What's that site, people? This is the site on Thomas's. This is the site you need. Hisgoal.com. And it's literally top of the list, evidently, but it's the main event of everything. And yet the fighters cameras are in the corridors, by the way. Fighters are getting ready to come out. Sake. Yeah, they're getting ready to come out. Let's get ready to rumble. Guys, if you are new to the channel, if you're on Periscope, do come over to the Mr. Arsenal podcast on YouTube and do give me a subscribe as well. And anyone watching this on YouTube, please share the fuck out of this stream. Let's try and get as many people watching this as humanly possible during this event. This is my first non-football stream I've done ever on this channel, so let's make it count, guys. Come on. Who's coming out first anyway? Let's have a look. Because I've got no sound on, because obviously if I put the sound on, you guys hear it. Periscope go mad. Oh, okay, no worries. Cool. There's replying to what Mark said in the chat. Cool. Let's smash the hell out of that like button as well, guys. But yeah, share the hell out of this stream, guys. Everyone, all my regulars on YouTube, on Facebook, via group chats or whatever. Anyone a boxing fan, show it to them on Facebook groups, Twitter, fucking Instagram, WhatsApp groups, WhatsApp in general. Discord if you want a Discord. Fucking like, literally any and everywhere. And if you can send a link to someone you know would be interested, send it. Let's get as many fucking people in this stream as possible. Get some new faces in. Maybe gain a few more subs as well. Get that bit closer to 2K, as people point out the chat. That's all the people at the beginning was like, they mentioned that Melina and George mentioned 2K. I was like, what? People are subscribed out of nowhere, and the hope of and all that monarchy. Got my hopes up, you guys. You got my hopes up. Actually, he wants to end this stream, ain't I? Here we go. Yeah, Pulev's coming out. Again, probably butchered his name, but still. Big up fans, James Fitzgerald, May and Taylor, new face to the channel by the looks of it. Big up yourself. If you are new, you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe, mate. Hugely appreciate it if you do. True Arsenal fan Scott Smith has also rejoined us as well from earlier. Big up yourself. James Fitzgerald. As I said, guys, do check Josh's over. Personally, as a boxer, I've grown up with the greats, the Tysons and Lennox Lewis's, Evander Holyfield, etc. I've grew up with them sort of boxers. He comes nowhere. He for me comes nowhere near. I rate Tyson Fury more than I do Joshua. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Oh, exactly. That's another reason why I want that. That's the reason I personally want the Fury versus Joshua fight, because I know Fury will be Fury's come up against fucking Deontay Wilder twice. The first time he wasn't 100% fit. He was coming back from mental health problems he'd had as well. And he wasn't exactly in a bit better shapes, and he managed to, I think it's a draw the first one. He came back for the rematch and beat him, schooled him. As a whole, Tyson is a better boxer. He'll completely outbox Joshua, hands down. Yeah, again, for the fourth time, for everyone on Periscope, I cannot show you the fight on Periscope or on YouTube, because either way, the powers that be will strike it down. They will take it, they'll end the stream themselves, have it taken down. I'll then lose the Periscope account I've got, and then I can't do anything on there anymore. I'll then lose my channel as well here on YouTube, because all the rules in place. Physically, we cannot do that. Trust me, we would love to show this fight and have us in the corner chatting away, but you have a main event on screen. Trust me, that would get fucking more views and that as well. And that's another reason why they won't allow it, because it detracts the people from buying the service. But I'm going to go back in the chat now. If you bear with me, I'm going to put back on the screen quickly. Site you go on. If you want to watch the fight and don't have to pay for it, this is the site to go on. It's on screen now. PDF is in the ring, by the way. So AJ's getting ready to come out now. Here we go. But as a whole, the reason I want that fight with Fury, because Fury is the better boxer overall. His boxing vocabulary is far superior to Joshua, and Joshua will get fucking schooled, and I can't wait for that day. Cannot fucking wait. Believe you me. James is saying Joshua never goes 12 rounds with Fury. No, of course he won't. He won't even make it out of 4 rounds, if you ask me. Be lucky if he gets 5th. He's overrated by British media. Yeah, because he's overrated by the British media because it's British media. They have to have someone to lord over and overhype. Okay, I've got to do back and forth, back and forth. Here we go. Is he coming now? Is the moron coming now? And also the sort of when he lost his unbeaten record against Ruiz, the first fight against Ruiz. The arrogance, the sheer arrogance, thinking you could just turn up and basically just roll over Ruiz like that without even putting the effort in. The sheer arrogance, and that's not arrogance of a champion or a good boxer. It's just pure arrogance as the brand of what he is. I mean, look what he's doing now. Look at this walk on he's doing. Literally, the AJ in flames bollocks. And then the fucking screen of him. It's all about him. He's got a massive ego. I can't stand him. This is also the guy back in the summer who was all for fucking causing havoc in London and all that, and with the certain things that were going off in the world, and he had to have his say. Suddenly, for branding issues, he's totally backed down from what he said back then, and he's doing work and trying to get people to do that, the Google review bollock and things like that. There he is. There's the idiot. So we're literally about 5 minutes away, guys, from the fight kicking off. And with that, I need to go over to the banner, the first banner of the fucking night. Don't show it yet. All right, here we go. These fucking shitty walk on. For fuck's sake. Oh, you would fucking work now. Should I do that? Yeah. There he goes in the Kingston and Joshua. Oh, not doing that bollocks and breaking it down bollocks. Right. He's overdoes everything. There's no need for him to do what he. He's not that. Look at me, I am. He's not a good as a boxer. He is not a good boxer in the slightest. And if anything, Ruiz beating him when he did proved to the whole world what that one gripe that everyone had with Joshua. Everyone thought he had a gasp. How strong is his chin? This, that, and the other. And Ruiz just came along, went and showed how weak it is. Rocky music is a mug. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't hear nothing, mine, but I'm going to go by what you say as well, in that sense. For you guys in the chat, right. Right, Roy the Plumber again. Oh, we've got a hardcore AJ fan in the house. I've grown up with the Mike Tysons, the Lennox Lewis's, Evander Holyfield. I grew up with that sort of era of boxer. AJ is nowhere near that ilk as a boxer. Tyson Fury, for everything that's going on in his life, he's more of a boxer and has more of a boxing vocab than what AJ will ever have, and that's why if fight ever does go ahead, Tyson will have that advantage over him, and he won't go in full guns blazing. He'll just box him. It'd be similar to Mayweather. How Mayweather sort of approaches these fights near the end of his career, near the end of his career before he did the McGregor fight, and now this bloody YouTube fucking what's his name, Logan Paul bollocks. Exactly, that boxing he would literally Fury would outbox Joshua with ease. Right, Brownie's asking, Ryan, do you follow Arsenal fan Simon Nestor on Twitter? Yes, I do. That's a problem. I'd like to know why. Because he's never caused me any issues. So he followed me and I followed back, and we get on. So I don't know if there's an issue there. Don't have a go. Don't take it out on me. Please do not take any issue you have with someone out on me. Please, for the love of God. Right, are we on the way? Here we go. Yeah, there's that as well, as James Fitzgerald says in the chat. AJ is like the Sky Sports poster boy. Yeah. Can't think of the fucking ass now pizza. So yeah. Gotta be how long's it? In the ring. Why did they keep delaying it? Jesus. Ay, 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 man. Oh god. No, he had a Twitter spat with Lee Gunner earlier on, and he called Lee Gunner pool cleaner. Fair enough. No, they don't. Yeah, I know for a fact Simon doesn't like Lee Gunner or anyone associated with AFTV in general. Like the regulars, like your troops, the DTs, and all that. Doesn't have any time for him. He doesn't hide it. And I'm assuming Lee Gunner done something to fucking provoke that in the first place. Come on, guys. It's moments away from the main event. Come on, let's. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Please, literally share the hell out of this stream. What platform you're watching on, here on YouTube or on Periscope, share the fuck out of it. And if you come over to YouTube, do come to watch it instead of on Periscope. Do share the hell out of it. And do subscribe to the channel, obviously. Again, all in the attempt to try and get to 2K before New Year. We're at 1.6 at the moment. Let's go. Let's smash it. Let's get going again and smash it. Smash the living shit out of life on this channel and hit that 2K. We can do this. Come on. And I think with that, we've gained a few more subs as well. Well, according to my channel itself, because I'm on my phone at the moment, we are now on 1,630 plus subscribers. Come on, boys. Come on. 24 fights, 23 wins, 21 by KO, one loss. That one loss was against someone he's sort of beaten anyway. If he was any sort of a boxer. Russ, actually, if you're still there, if you want to jump on, let me know and I'll send you a link quickly. But do let me know, just in case, obviously. And copy that. Paul cleaning, that's brilliant. That's been polite, let's be honest, to what he really is. We're going to be brutally honest about things here. I'm just going to, just in case you do want to come on and chat away. There's a gimmick one mild, yeah. Again, that's been polite. Right, I'm sending you the link now, Ross. Just if you do, just don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm just sending you the link anyway, just in case you decide you want to jump on. It's now sent over to you. Here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. And we're off. Round one. There we go. That'll do. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah, no worries. You don't have to come if you don't want to, but the option's there. Okay, let's just stand and dance in the middle of the ring. Joshua hasn't got a clue. He's got clear advantage. He's not you. It's only a few seconds in, and I'm more isolating the guy. What's all? What's that gonna do? Oh, come at me! Oh my god! He hasn't got a. Tyson will kill him. To the people, the age. I don't want to upset the AJ fans. He thoughts in the same streamline, 9 minute ahead. Exactly. We're in sync for once. Yes. He's got over to him, make sure he's not popped in. He hasn't got. He's got so. This is why. I don't want to upset AJ fans, but I am sorry. The guy hasn't got a fucking clue. This is why Fury would fucking murder him in a boxing ring. He would out fucking box him. It's into the school and back. And again, that's going to upset a few AJ fans, but that is what it is. He's got a clear height advantage over this guy in reach and everything else. He's just standing there like this. He's done nothing. He threw a jab. Woohoo! Threw one jab. Yay! The guy, AJ again has this advantage of his reach, and he's not using it. He's just the odd jab here. But Pulev has thrown more punches and jabs in his first opening exchanges than AJ has. AJ's like, test up, I'm going to test the water, and then try and go for it. But by the time I've gone for you, you've already, your defense is up. Again, I'm probably upsetting a few AJ fans out there, but it is what it is. I do apologise. So far, we've got as well 15, 16 people watching. 12 people on the YouTube itself. Well, opening round one is over. Not much happened in that early exchanges you expect, but from the opposition side, like the underdog side of it, you expect to see what happened. But for an AJ, from a defending champion, literally, he didn't do anything to inspire me. I don't think he's going to fucking. It's like he. Maybe I might be proven wrong at early stages, as I said, but it's like he wants to drag this out as long as possible to prove he can sort of go a distance. Just send signals out to the Fury team and all that. Fucking that ain't gonna work. Trust me. Believe you me. Right, whilst I'm here, link. Go over to the Twitter. Oh, actually, I've gone to my group. Yeah. Round 2 is underway, by the way. Woohoo. There we go. Round 2. There we go. Right, so what we can do in this. What can I do for this round then? He's trying a few jabs, but he's not connecting. That makes sense. Oh, there's his first landed jab. Woohoo! He's talking what, 3 minutes? As a whole, I mean. Also, Mark Green saying in the chat, I think AJ will win. Oh, here we go. He's throwing punches now. He's going for it. Okay. I think AJ will win, but it wouldn't surprise me if he lost. Yeah, well, he lost to fucking Aviz, let's be honest. Anything's possible. AJ has no Arabic fitness to go 12 rounds, yeah. That is true. Well, now Pulev just going to try to swing one and almost landed, but obviously AJ's steadied out the way there by some miracle. And he's taunting. You're literally not even winning a fight, and you're taunting the guy in round 2. Oh, look at me! I can reach you with both my hands. Try and punch me. Go on, idiot. God, give me strength. Oh, AJ clutching on there. Pulev went in for the attack, and he thought, "No, don't do that to me." Can't lose a second fight like this. Last 20 seconds, or 26, 25 seconds of the round. Oh. Oh dear. Jabs and beef both sides they landed, and now round 2's over. AJ's having a little word with, for no reason, by the way, having a word with Pulev over something. No reason for him to. And with that, I'm going to bring in Russ. How you doing, Russ?
Hello. I'm alright, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. 2 rounds in. Nothing to sing home about from AJ, the favourite here.
What's the time on yours?
Literally, it's just gone to the adverts for round.
Okay,
round
I'm
2.
a little bit behind you then.
Literally, they're now in the corner. He's about to come out for the 3rd round. By the looks of it.
Okay. I think I'm about 15, 20 seconds behind you. So I want to see you jumping up and down at some point.
Or trust me, if he goes down, I'm going to go mad. I can't tell because there's pixelation on his stream. If he's got a cut to his eye or not. 3rd round just got underway, by the way.
Mm-hmm. No, Joshua did give him a few in that round.
But every time Pulev went to do it back, AJ grabbed onto him. He did it out there. You'll see in a second. Pulev goes in for the attack there, and AJ bends over and grabs around the waist.
Yeah, I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest. I don't really like him as a boxer. No. I mean, he's got power, no doubt about it. But yeah,
that's the thing. That's all he's got to his vocabulary, basically, in terms of boxing wise.
Yeah,
his power.
I think
boxing.
Yeah.
For the actual boxing, hasn't got a clue.
No, he can get caught out very easily.
If I can at least prove that.
Yeah.
And a few jabs him in the 2nd round, by the way. Still, don't get why he's taunting him. He's not exactly walking away with this fight. He's taunting him every now and then. I don't get that. Fair enough if you're absolutely walking a fight and you're like, "Oh, take it easy on him for a second, give him a bit of a taunt." But he's not always a standard one there. Oh, and again, ref. Ref's a standard. Fucking AJ just do what he's doing. Fucking defend. If you're going to try and take the hits, defend yourself at least. If you expose yourself, now that's it. He's going to go on. He's going to go. His back's turned. You fucking melt. That's a point deduction, surely. The guy literally went to the corner of the ring, back turned, and he's literally just gone crack in the back in his back. And the ref, instead of penalising Joshua, has counted out Pulev there.
Joking.
He's going to go. Pulev's going to go here.
Oh, yeah. I think Joshua is being quite aggressive here. He's landed quite a lot of heavy shots.
Pulev has gone.
Is he?
He's gone to the floor. And the canvas getting back up. But the ref's been very hands off with Joshua here. Well, I think AJ's won this round at least.
Yeah, he's a bit taller than him, and he's got the reach as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's not even defending. Yeah, I think I'm just seeing what you saw. Oh, yeah.
And they're both trying to punch at each other at the end of the round. Who's gone on the floor? Rudy J says it was Pulev. AJ literally turned it on in this third round, just ended.
Yeah.
And after punching the guy in the back about 30 seconds beforehand, when the guy literally gone to the corner to get a breather, he punched him in the back. So they've been punished and not. The guy Pulev's got a countdown, and literally about 15 seconds later, bang, 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 Pulev was on the floor.
Hitting each other after the bell, that's quite funny.
Yeah. They always do that in boxing, don't they?
Yeah.
Fights. Just a sort of.
Didn't hear it, mate. Didn't hear it. Whack.
Wing?
Yeah.
What bell? What bell?
Don't put your arms down. Whack. Oof, right. Actually, Joshua is looking pretty good, to be honest. I don't think this other guy's much good, to be honest.
Well, there's not much this other guy can do, by the way, in terms of AJ's a clear favourite because, as you said, the height advantage, and he's got the reach. And AJ, again, full fans for what begun his days, literally acting like a fucking toddler, sticking his tongue out him, like, come and get me.
But like this other guy's only lost one fight, or something. He must be fighting a load of old rubbish.
Yeah, God, there's not many good boxers in that division, really, is there? Let's be honest, apart from the obvious ones that we know of. Outside of the top three, all they have is a fucking crap.
It's like Chisora and people like that. It's just I can't watch their boxing matches.
No.
I mean, they're basically a slog. I do like a slog, but it's sort of duking it out. But yeah, those guys are just not athletes in any sense of the word. They just stand there and just eat each other. And
it's a bit wet there. Probably on that Joshua. Sent Joshua walking back a bit there. Got him off guard. Come on. You'll see that 10, 15 seconds.
Nothing like a delay. You're getting your own back on me for the Arsenal games, aren't you?
Oh dear. What are you watching it on, by the way?
Release Sky.
Oh, okay. I'm watching it on he'sgold.com.
Yeah. I'm surprised actually I haven't had any buffering, which is quite good.
Touch wood. Been a bit around from the Eastern European compared to the third round.
Is he from Hungary, isn't he?
Yeah. Again, Pulev goes in for him and he just grabs him, and then Joshua's fingers grab him on the head.
Yeah, he seems to have come back from that third round. He just get battered.
That's good to see from from his point of view, from his team's point of view, that he's actually not let that third round affect him.
Yeah.
Allow Joshua to just go ham on him for the next few rounds.
Yeah, obviously Joshua's using energy as well.
Yeah. Joshua's just been warned because he's hitting the Pulev round back of the head. Round 4's over. There we go.
That's what I thought it was going to be a quick fight.
I think we all thought that, especially after that third round. He
Yeah,
turned it on a bit there.
you pay pay-per-view for all that money and it's over in a couple of rounds. You're like, that's why I've never been a big advocate of paying for boxing at all.
Especially how much they charge for it as well. I mean,
I suppose the only good thing is you get a whole sort of like 3-4 hours, don't you?
Yeah.
But it'd be a bit of a pisser if all the matches, like all the boxing matches, maybe like yeah, exactly. If you're over by about 10:30, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, imagine the backlash from the fucking people who paid for it as well.
Yeah, use your money back. But that's the price you pay, really, isn't it?
I think we've got watching at the moment. There's 6 people watching. Oh. They all scampered off. They won't put it on the screen. But again, it's YouTube. Blame YouTube. Play Verscope. It's their rules. I can't go against it. Round 5, by the way, just got underway. So back over here. Back onto that.
Yeah, this other guy's got to have some good rounds in him because I think he's losing quite badly on the scorecard, I would imagine. When's Fury's next match anyway?
I think it was meant to be his next match was meant to be against AJ. So I don't know what's going on there because obviously that's had to be delayed because of this, because of the powers that be in the boxing world have basically forced AJ to take this fight, or he'd lose his belts if he'd gone ahead with the Fury fight. So I don't know what's going on now.
No, they won't have their fight until people are back, will they?
Yeah, I'll say that'd be like, depending on obviously how things go in the next 6 months. That'd be like summer blockbuster, as they say.
Oh, yeah, that could be quite good, yeah, especially if it's Wembley or something like that. I'd have to fight it over here. They wouldn't fight it in the States.
Oh, of course, yeah. And something like Wembley Stadium or whatever, it would sell out because it's 2 homegrowns.
That'd be the most anticipated match in years. Just heavyweight division is just it's not great, is it? I mean, it's not like in the 90s and the early 2000s. It was really, really good. Anyone could beat anyone, really.
Well, as I said, I grew up with the Mike Tyson's, Nick Lewis, Evander Holyfield, to name a few. And as I said, anyone could beat anyone.
Tyson was sort of when I was like 8 or 9 years old, so I didn't really see many of his fights. So I saw like Holyfield and like Lennox Lewis, people like that. I remember the old Frank Bruno fights.
Frank Bruno
vaguely. He was one a glass chin. He had one couple of good fights, and that was it, really. AJ needs yeah, sorry, mate. Carry on.
I'll say AJ needs to be told. He needs to be sort of told to be reining into these clutches. By the way. I think it'd be pretty. Even if AJ was to go the distance, like this could go to a full 12 rounds. If he used to win it on points, that's pretty poor on his part, to be honest.
Yeah, he needs a knockout, really.
Round 5 over. There we go. Look over the hill. Back down.
At least I'm not getting any adverts. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's true. You looking forward to tomorrow's game, though? Yeah.
I think it'll be boring, mate, to be honest, I think. I don't think there'll be many goals in it.
I think it's literally be a 1-0 to either team. If we win, it's going to be 1-0, but they win, it's going to be 1-0.
Yeah, penalty.
something like that. To be honest, surely it can't be worse than the Manchester derby today.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by that, really. I mean, you would have thought that Man City would have gone for it a bit more, but I don't know. At least Solskjaer's still there tomorrow, wouldn't he? So
yeah, Ollie in.
Oh yeah.
You know, he would
As I think I said in the comments before, I think Pep's just signed a contract just to get a massive payout.
Oh, of course,
I
he was
just
covering his
just
ass.
can't see him being there that much longer.
No, he's just doing it to cover his ass, basically.
Oh yeah, he's going to get like 30 million if he has to go, or if they come to some sort of agreement.
Mm. Now, Pulev's just been told off for hitting around the back of the head.
What's your time? What time are you at?
2:10, 2:09.
Gone to about 30 seconds now.
As I say, that it's buffering. To refresh on I. Yep. In 46.
Have you got American commentary?
Yeah, because I'm on what's the name? His goal. It's got that Dazan.
Yeah, I'm on that design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I refused, like yourself, I refused to pay like 25, 30 odd quid for a bloody. I know it's a few hours of entertainment, but at the same time, you're paying for the main of. Everyone's paying it for the main event, really.
Oh, in the old days, I used to like if one of my mates was buying it, we just used to chip in and just go around someone's house and watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
You should have like a whole night of it. You get a few pizzas and get a few beers and whatnot.
Yeah, we can't. Well, we can't do that now, can we?
No,
Maybe next year.
especially like if it's a big boxing match in America,
Yeah.
because obviously it doesn't start till like 3 or 4 in the morning, like the
Mm.
main event. So yeah, we just get absolutely bladdered and just even if you might not even be awake for it, it's just sort of passed out till like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like no, I've had enough. So I remember just watching Pacquiao Mayweather.
Oh,
I
bloody
remember
hell.
watching that with a few mates, and that didn't start till like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, because over
We
the
didn't
state.
even, yeah, we didn't even have it was 3 sheets to the wind. We all were. I think there was about 7 or 8 of us. Hasn't been too bad. At least Pulev's actually sort of made a little bit of a comeback.
Yeah, but he's actually giving the popping that third round. He has actually given AJ a bit of a match here. That's what I'm saying. The longer this goes on, the worse it looks for AJ. Because of the advantage he has of his height and his reach, AJ should have what he did in the third round. He should be doing for every round. Let's be honest.
Yeah, this other guy's defense isn't that great though. Not keeping his arms up very much. It's just sort of letting Joshua hit him.
Kazan have got Joshua leading this by a few points, 58 to 55.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that he's winning. It's a knockdown, really, wasn't it? The 2 knockdowns.
Yeah, that's what sort of what's leaning it in his favour. That third round knockdown. As well as that few point gap. 7th round on the way. He's trying to fucking scream. Bloody hell. No, not that one. They're not even paying attention. There we go.
I love the way they talk to him in the corners because they were taking it all in. So especially if they've been knocked down a few times, they're like Ed's like, and they're trying to tell him stuff, and there's no way they're taking any of it in. just go out there and hit him. Do this, do that. No, just go out there and hit him. Try to.
No, both of them have been told off about hitting the back of the heads.
Yeah.
The thing is, this is the thing. They all know the rule about that. And they constantly do it. It's like,
yeah, they just see if they can get away with it. Just get an advantage, shouldn't they? At the end of the day, it's still hurt.
oh yeah,
It lands. They'll take any advantage they can get.
Especially the weight of the gloves as well.
Oh yeah.
And it's now frozen me again.
They all love Joshua, these people, don't they?
Well, of course, Lou. He brings the money in, doesn't he? That's why. Oh, now he decides to turn it on. Of course he does. Yeah. And it freezes a fucking again. Seriously, does that and sort yourselves out? Well, he's gone actually, but still.
Don't blame him, it's your supplier. Whoever's doing it in their bedroom, mate. You know? My server can't handle the amount of people accessing my server. Oh, that's good. Oh dear. Well, 3 uppercuts in a row. That's pretty good by Joshua, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, landed there. Jab from Pulev. And they go up for it there. And AJ grabs onto him. Mark saying he's been fine. Yeah, it's obviously just me, literally, because I'm on top of an airport and everyone's probably doing the same thing as what we're doing. So.
Oh. He does keep hitting him around the back of the head, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the round over by the looks of it. Yeah, round 7 over, round 8.
Bloody hell, he was still way ahead of me.
Well, round 8 hasn't started, I'm just saying. Round 7 is over.
I've still
Going
got
by my stream.
sort of 10 seconds left.
Give me just a second while I refresh my page. 1 second.
Hi, everyone.
There we go. That's better. Because I'm going back and forth between tabs every now and then. The StreamYard decides like, actually, you got new comments. You click on it, but it won't let you see. You got to refresh the page to see it. And on the way round 8. Here we go. Back into the banners. Boom. There you go. Back to the fight.
So you've been on a lot today, ain't you? Would you do 2 matches?
What's it? Half the Manchester derby. Then straight after that, about 10 minutes rest, and then went to the Chelsea game. Then literally 5 minutes off from that, I've come back on for this. Oh dear, commitment, eh?
Yeah, says you've got nothing else to do.
Well, literally, that's it. That's another thing. Got nothing else to fucking do because in normal circumstances, I probably would have done this. Obviously, done this and chose one of the others if I had time. But in normal circumstances, for fuck's sake.
There's a problem when the world gets back to normal, mate. You'll have to
balance it out again and sort myself out.
Yeah.
You filled your channel out yet, by the way?
No, yeah, I asked you a question. I was just wanting to know if you were.
So basically, yeah, because initially I just had an account, like watch things and all that. But obviously, you want to talk, you want to put chats in the live streams and all that. You back and go make a channel, change it to a channel, didn't you? I was turned my account into a channel from that, and basically, yeah. Well, what's it asking you to do?
Because it says on mine I can have my normal account and I can have a brand account attached to it. So it's the same account, but it's 2 different channels, which I think is probably easier to do. Because then I just have to log in once, and I can just either pick which channel to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, go with that. That sounds easier option, and yeah.
Yeah, because then I won't have to keep logging in and out of one. I can just have them on the same one and just press a tab in the corner, and it will just be, you just changed
switch
to the brand channel or my own one.
Yeah.
So I can use my own for commenting and use the other one for
actual channel itself, or what you're doing there.
But that's what I do because, as I say, I finished work yesterday, so I'll probably have a bit of time on my hands for a little while.
Well, let's be honest, a perfect month as well with all the fucking football we've got coming our way.
Oh yeah, well, over Christmas, mate, I'm generally busy, so I'm not usually about. Mrs. don't really like me watching football on Boxing Day and stuff like that. She probably wouldn't be very happy about it.
Well, that's going to be interesting on Boxing Day this year, isn't it? London Derby.
I might have to.
That's the annoying thing for me, from my perspective as well. And anyone else does Watchalong, we've either got to suck up and do it on our own for that day, if we go ahead and do it, or find someone by suck. Because even this time, it's ended round again. Bloody hell, that went quick.
We could have missed a knockout, mate. We're just chatting.
No, what can I say?
Yeah, as I say, Christmas is usually hard for me because I'm usually either we're usually here for Christmas and then we're usually up with my wife's family in Birmingham, and I don't really watch much football over Christmas. Generally, I just we might catch a match of the day, or if we go to a brother-in-law's because he's a Villa fan, so he's either we go down the pub and watch a game or something. But yeah, generally most of the Arsenal matches I don't get to see. Well, it hasn't been too much of a problem the past couple of years because we're rubbish anyway. So
yeah, it's true. Well, it's hopefully, as I said earlier, with Gary, hopefully, if he realises his job's on the line, he might give some of the youngsters a chance and actually change something. Because if he sticks to the same old we've seen in the Premier League, it's been a long 90 minutes, put it that way.
Well, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, really. Because if you play the youngsters and lose, it's like, but then.
Well, at least he's tried something. That's the thing. That'd be the difference.
Yeah.
Obviously, if he doesn't change anything and he keeps with what's been letting him down so far for the last 4 or 5 games now, and we lose again, that's it. He's literally he could be out of a job by Monday morning.
I think he could be if we lose tomorrow. I think he's got real issues.
Because then there'll be the match on Wednesday as well. 6 o'clock kickoff for Southampton at home. Literally,
6 o'clock is that?
Yeah, apparently according to the Sky Sports app I checked the other day.
What day?
On Wednesday, 6 p.m. kickoff. I was going to say now. So, yeah, by Wednesday we could have Per Mertesacker in the dugout.
I don't think we'll beat Southampton anyway.
Not the way they're playing and where they are in the league and where the fuck we are, basically, as a whole. They both sort of come out with this round. A bit more aggressive on both sides. And Josh is just now using the distance he has on him as he's advantage to get away from it all. Here we go. Now Josh is doing a few upper chins. Uppercuts, what you call it.
Yeah, he hit 3 in a row in the other round.
He's just done the same there, and then now they're having words with each other. Fucking hell. Sam, evening, Sam. Am I the only one here because I'm bored?
Good evening, Sam. Sexy Sam.
To be honest, mate, normally I wouldn't do this, but I thought it's something different. It might get a few new faces in the channel as well. And help with my watch time hours as well. Get that over the line. Oh, Pulev has gone down again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. It wasn't like convincing, like one bang. He just flew down. Literally, he was put down basically.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change the channel to all sports. I think you're gonna have to do horse racing. You're gonna have to do golf, cricket, wrestling, UFC. Was he gone? Is he?
He's gonna literally got back up, went in, AJ jabbing. He just went to the back, and he's literally having a count. And he's gone. That's it. Fight's over.
Was that round 9? Was it
round 9 knockout?
Okay.
When you see it, it comes up in the sec. Oh, yeah, he's gloating. Of course he is. Of course he's gloating like that. Yeah, I mean, that's
through. Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, he's. 2, 3.
Oh well, that was that. Literally, your timing, Sam, today has not been great. Oh dear, but yeah, I was bored at my mind, so I thought I'd do something different. And as I said, because of
Oh
how
dear, yeah.
because of what AJ brings to the table, I thought, you know what, I'll try and take advantage of it. And a few subs, don't get me wrong, but it helps with my watch time as well. Has he just gone over to? Who is that? He's gone over to. Whoever it is doesn't wear a mask, by the way. Whilst everyone else around him is wearing a mask.
How many people are there?
It's not full capacity, obviously, but I don't know.
It's quite a lot.
But yeah, you know, get back over to this. Edit. AJ. KO.
Cheddar's missed the fight.
Mate, you didn't miss much, to be honest. It wasn't the most exhilarating fight, put it that way. Yes, that's.
Floyd Mayweather, oh god.
Oh yeah, he's fucking fighting that. What's it, Logan Paul, isn't he?
Oh Jesus, what's the point in these exhibitions? I just can't be bothered. It's just
Money,
a payday. Yeah.
It literally is, because I think it was 50 Cent said years ago, Mayweather's very like way with his money, sort of doesn't think before he spends and things like that. So like, because to be honest, what he's done in his career, he shouldn't have had to take the McGregor fight, but he did. He calls himself the money team, but everything he does, he just spunks his money. Hence why his actions have now broke the boxing well, because all the boxing entrepreneurs are like, "What are you doing to the world of boxing? You're fighting a fucking YouTuber, someone who doesn't even take it seriously," and he doesn't. That's the thing.
Well, it's like the one against
Mm.
the UFC guy, wasn't it? Conor McGregor. They should have had one fight where it's boxing, and they should have had one where it was UFC, and then
Yeah.
Conor McGregor would have just literally just ripped his head off.
Just a tad. But Alpha Eagle saying, yes, Anthony Joshua, fair play to Pulev, good fight. Yeah, it was an okay fight. As I'm saying,
It was all right. Oh, he got battered in the
he got
third
better in
round.
the end. Yeah, third round and then that round there, but nothing to sing home about for mentally. It's the fact that it went 9 rounds for him to then go, well, hey.
Yeah, but to be honest, I mean, he hasn't had a boxing match for how many months? It was like yeah, but then it was like when Tyson Fury had his first comeback match. That went the whole way, didn't it? And it was just he was just sort of walking around, not really doing very much. He was just sort of punching him every now and again, and just sort of just to get his stamina back.
Well, to put it bluntly, Alpha, it's purely for the money.
Of course it is. It's not really going to be an exhibition. I mean, Mayweather will knock him out the first round, but he probably won't, because what's the point in that? You may as well just string him along for a couple of rounds and then sort of not give him an absolute beating, will he? He was just sort of until he can't carry on anymore, basically. He'll just be,
basically, yeah.
Gary's back. Gary, I loved him earlier in his blue attire. He had blue shirt, blue jumper.
Yeah, something about his college team playing today.
How was it?
And all that, so yeah.
All he was missing was a blue hat.
Yeah. It's saying something about the Manchester Derby, and I've only had 87 views. That's how poor it was. Oh dear. 122 views for the Everton game. I wonder how much I've got for this. I've gained a few subs, as I said. I'm now in the 1,630 era, so
that's good.
Yeah. Obviously, you by studio have to fucking catch up, but yeah.
You're just doing the one match tomorrow.
If I'm not busy, then I'll be doing.
Not.
Well, it depends on the dinner. I've got plans on for dinner. If I'm done, because on Sundays I have an early dinners. If I'm done and dusted and cleared away before 2, I'm doing the Man City Arsenal ladies or women's match. Is that WSL? Because Arsenal, you know what, they're doing well in the women's league, so cover that. But Premier League games, there's not, apart from our game, but obviously I've got covered because it's an Arsenal channel. The other games aren't really jumping out at me that sort of cover. I'll go through them with you.
You might have to go further abroad, mate. You have to start doing La Liga and Serie A.
What was it? The Madrid derby was earlier, and fucking Real Madrid won that 2-0. So
that's surprising.
Yeah. Well, considering Atletico hadn't lost a single game till tonight, they'd won all their league games, but they've got a game in. The thing is, it doesn't affect them in the league, in the standing wise, because they're still top and they've got a game in hand. Yeah, the game's tomorrow.
Sampdoria versus Torino or something.
Vamos Real Madrid. I wonder who that's aimed at. Easy money. Yeah, my brother at the time before I was coming on live, he'd done a couple of bets.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your brother's funny.
AJ to win by knockout was one of them. I was that's come in. I can't remember the other one.
You probably make about 20p on that. I don't bet on boxing. I can't be bothered. It's not one of my favourite things to do. And so I don't really. I watch a bit of boxing. It just totally depends who's fighting.
Cheddar's saying he's so pissed Jota's out. I didn't know that. There's a doubt. Well, you did that as well, did you? You got lucky there in the end, didn't you? Then. So my brother got 2 wins in these 2 bets. No, fair play.
I lost £3.30 today betting. I don't know. I can't even get 2 teams right, let alone bloody anything else.
Ignoring the image there, Pugsy once says awful fight. Yeah, we have said literally it was nothing to sing home about.
Well, yeah, it was never going to be a great match, really.
I give up. Russ, do you want to deal with this one?
What happened?
I eat the fight.
We could. It's not a good idea.
I could if I wanted to, but
you could, yeah.
But basically, I'd lose Periscope, so I could never stream on that ad again, and then I'd lose my YouTube channel because they'd come after me and close that down, and I'd lose it. Everything I've worked for would be gone. It's not
think
worth
the amount of subscribers you would get if you did do it, though.
Oh, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Millions.
Whenever people say, "Why you don't like the fight?" For example, this tonight, the fight or the a football match was do a Watchalong for. Trust me, if I could, I fucking would. You'd have the main screen. You'd have me in the fucking corner, and off you fucking go. Basically, away we go. And again, like you said, the views will go fucking skyrocketing for things like that, especially for these sort of events as well. But the thing is, the powers that be in the sporting world know that. Hence, they've got these bans in place. Oh dear, what is it? You got £10 on AJ knockout for £37.50, and a £6 bet on round 7 to 9 win for AJ, £24. Oh, that's not a bad. You're Brendan. You're in profit. There you go. You've made profit. You're in profit this weekend. You've made your money back as well from all that. Oh, that's just gone. He's going back into that. Chuvas is in one place.
Yeah, sorry, took my plug out and it just decided to stop.
Oh, is that for 2 months?
Jota is. Why? What happened to him?
God. I don't know.
Taib in the house.
That's all.
Jota's been good, hasn't he? He's been a revelation. Yeah. Jota has. Good player.
He's been their best player this season in the attack. Juice is coming, pardon me. Now on to the UFC tonight. Better than boxing.
It's all right.
Don't throw your money away, Brendan. Please, for the love of God.
Put it all on one fight. Go on.
Put it all on Burnley to win tomorrow.
UFC doesn't have any characters anymore. The best one sort of retired.
My brother was saying the other day, McGregor's coming out of retirement again. for another
Is he going
fight.
to fight CM Punk or something?
No idea. This is why I would never bother with Facebook. With all due respect, they are just people looking for streams. It's not people are asking it all on Periscope, so it's Twitter technically. But yeah,
Twitter
stream.
usually has loads of streams that you can usually see
Yeah.
with fights on.
And don't add any real support. May as well just stay on YouTube. Yeah, I just thought I'd broaden because it's Twitter as well. Because it links to Twitter, I thought I'd broaden it out a bit and try and gain a few people over there to see it. Oh, that's the channel's name. Come over to the YouTube and things like that. But you never know. Again, I've gained a few subs, so I don't mind in the process.
Double Russ, yeah, double trouble, Sam.
Double
One of me's bad enough.
Must meet Ivy in the house. I will give you a joke. Oh God.
Go on, them cheddars.
Okay, cool. Obviously, not actually putting your money, the money you've already won into them things. That's fine. Obviously, yeah. Ronda Rousey was a cocky lady until she got pounded by the real first fighter.
Yeah, first real fight she got battered, and then she went to wrestling, didn't she?
Right. Africa JKT. The fight is over. AJ won. Round 9 knockout. That's why we're having a little chat now because it's over. Basically, again, I can't show the fight because Periscope and YouTube would fucking crucify me. I'll do
the highlights tomorrow on YouTube. It's fine,
yeah,
mate.
Exactly. But I mean, again, don't you think logically, if I could show the fight or a football match on this fucking screen, I bloody would. Because believe you me, that would benefit me more as a channel. Like I said, the powers that be, the sporting powers that be, know all this, hence why they've got these restrictions in place on YouTube and on Periscope, Twitter, etc.
Yeah, you're going to do the darts or something because you'll have to do something else. Darts last all day.
May
You'd
as
love
well.
it. The darts, the PDC championships.
Oh dear. Yeah, tune in from day one to the very end and fucking Van Gogh walks the tournament again. Yay.
He hasn't been playing that well recently.
Yeah.
It's not like it was when Phil Taylor was sort of dominating he just used to win everything.
Mm.
At least now you got Van Gogh in, but invariably it's not the same people who keep winning all the time. But it's like golf when Tiger Woods was sort of winning everything. It was pointless.
If I could see I would bin him, but sorry, it's on my feed.
It's got Periscope, Sam. It's fine.
Underwater rugby.
Yeah,
Christ.
don't mind that. Water polo and stuff like that.
Don't diss darts. It's my favourite sport, says Cheddars.
That's quality, mate. I love it. I don't watch it as much as I used to.
How's it? What's a Met? How? Again, powers that be is completely out of again, logically, as a mindset, don't you think if I could, I would show you the fight from start to fucking finish, end of, fucking gain more people that way than just doing this?
But please subscribe anyway.
Oh, of course, come on to YouTube and subscribe, and you'll see what I mean.
Please subscribe for some non-live content.
Well, it's live, but not the live that you want. But literally, the powers that be of YouTube and the sporting world and fucking Periscope, there are restrictions in place that myself and other fucking streaming services cannot put that stuff out to you guys, because obviously they'd lose money, so they know that. That's why they put the restrictions in place. That's all I'm going to say. That's four or five times I've mentioned that tonight. It's not me rising, by the way, it's not me rising to the bait. I'm just explaining it for the simpletons, basically, and that's being polite. That might upset a few people, but it is what it is. He will probably come back if Ferguson wins tonight, unlikely, but that's the only way he comes back to the UFC. Didn't he? Yeah. Throwing small weapons while drinking beers sound vile. Oh dear. And McConnell was fun until he got too big for himself. Yeah, It's an ego thing, isn't it? Though, once you get that sort of publicity, and it's how you deal with it. And if you haven't got the
He was character,
people,
wasn't he? That's the thing. It's
yeah, the people
character.
in place.
He lived his gimmick, so
Mm.
that's what drew him money. So obviously, the more views you get, the more money you get paid. So it's like in anything.
Oh dear. Connor will beat Dustin again on the 23rd. Oh, it's Connor. He's fighting Dustin, is he? Okay, on the 23rd. Right, I came here for a fight, but I was two blokes talking in their man caves.
I haven't got a man cave, mate. I come on in stream from wherever I'm allowed, wherever I'm sort of. Yeah, I want to get a big shed in the garden. I want a big bar area, and internet will be rubbish. But
see you tomorrow for the Arsenal versus Burnley game. Yeah, that's fantastic. Literally got set up actually. Got to set the thumbnail out for that and set all that up for tomorrow as well. So keep an eye out for that, guys. As soon as I set that up, I'll be putting the thing out for basically you guys to see and then start liking away and sharing away on that. Getting in lastly, we've got Gary saying, "Sounds like you love the man cave."
He loves men in his cave.
And he's then asking Scott Smith, "Where are you from?"
Oh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. You don't want Sam on your case.
Yeah, trying to put your window. It's a joke.
Calling you late night chats.
Yeah, late night.
Come and join our quiz.
Oh dear. Sammy, he just popped up earlier in one of my watchalongs. I think was it Man United one at the end of that, or some point during that. We're talking about Anelka. I think he's one of the guys he subscribed earlier. But as I said, I've cut myself into 30s now, so that's cool.
This thing though, it's just like you got subscribers, and there's only like 20, 30 people that comment, isn't it? It's give and take, really.
Because even though if we all say turn the notifications on, because even if people do that, they don't always get the notifications come through anyway. So they're thinking, well, what's the point? So they don't come across it until later at some point. But the Barmar game tomorrow, we've got Southampton versus Sheffield, United, Palace versus Spurs, Fulham versus Liverpool, us versus Burnley, and at the same time Leicester versus Brighton.
What's the 7 o'clock kickoff?
We are the 7:15 kickoff.
So what, tomorrow?
Tomorrow kickoff times are Southampton versus Sheffield 12 p.m. Palace versus Spurs 2:15 p.m. Fulham versus Liverpool 4:30, and then Arsenal, Burnley, Leicester, Brighton both at 7:15.
I thought we were 4 o'clock for some strange reason.
Sadly, we're at 7:15, so you know what that is.
Another game we're gonna lose then, because we never won a game at that time.
That's another reason why it sort of puts me on edge, because every game we played on a Sunday at 7:15 this season, we've lost.
Double chance Burnley tomorrow, either draw or win, I think.
More likely. Especially if he doesn't change anything in the lineup or anything at all. He just goes same old, and you know what's going.
But even if it is the same old, we should have enough to beat Burnley.
The thing is, on paper we should, but these players ain't turning up. So that's what's concerning me.
He's got to make a couple of changes. When's Pepe back? Southampton game?
From Wednesday onwards, yeah. Brendan, you know I never bet against my own team. You know that for a fact.
Oh, I have in the past.
Shame on you. That's something I could never do.
Well, if you're going to lose, you might as well make some money out of it.
That's my sort of way I've been brought up. Looking forward to that Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight soon. That's going to be the clash of the Titans. But literally, Tyson will walk it. If the Tyson we all know and come to admire turns up that night, which he will, because he takes things. Like AJ, Tyson takes it seriously, and Tyson will outbox the guy, because Tyson's boxing vocabulary is an armory, far outdoes whatever AJ can ever bring to the table. But if and when that does happen, I will seeing how well this has been received, I'll again do, because that would be that. We'll fucking get. I don't care what time it is. I'll fucking do a watch long. I'll get Russell, who is available. We'll come on, because I doubt it's probably going to happen when we still can't go out and meet up and all that. So I'll do a watch long for that as well. But when that happens, once we know the dates, I'll let you. We'll get that all put together. Oh bloody hell! Here we go. Read my last comment. 23:46. Fucking hell! Now you asked me to go back a couple of minutes. Jesus. Here we go. Let's say there's somewhere in the unknown.
Oh, yeah, I think I did see that.
In response to Sam's comment of where are you from?
Where you from? Yeah, I don't think AJ would beat Deontay Wilder. I don't think he'd beat him.
He wouldn't. That's why he would never. That's why he's always put a fight in him. He always finds an excuse to get out of it.
I would say do a UFC one. Oh God! I don't mind UFC, to be fair.
You have to stay up at 4 a.m. and I don't watch it, and you don't watch it, so you might not understand. But I know the ins and outs of UFC. Don't even go there.
Well, yeah, it's not that hard, is it? Just go in and just start kicking and punching, and that's about it, really. I used to watch a lot of Pride actually, and sort of Strike Force and stuff like that. I was never really into UFC that much. But then it became sort of like the biggest thing in town, sort of thing. And but I used to watch like the old ones, like Royce Gracie and like Ken Shamrock and all those. That was like early '90s, and they were like that was brutal, not like it is now. They were proper bare fists beating the thing out of each other. Yeah.
The PC way, put it that way.
Right, I bet you a tenner Burnley will win.
I've seen that.
Can't tell you if he's taking it. He's taking that bet. He's taking it.
Where's his dad? He has to be 20 in super chats when I get my channel monetized.
Yeah. I'll have to have a fee for coming on, mate. £5 a match.
At this rate, bloody hell! I think that's about everyone's going to be doing that at some point. Demanding that from me. You want me to come on your channel, Ryan?
Yeah, all monetized now. £50 an hour. That's my going rate.
Oh, right. Okay, now.
So what do you reckon the score will be tomorrow? What did you say? 1-0?
I think it'll be 1-0 either side. Whoever wins, it'll be 1-0. It's just got that sort of game written all over it because both teams have been so poor this season. But we've been extra poor, so it could be 2-0 Burn if they win, let's be honest.
At least there'll be some people there. I think that'll make a little bit of a difference.
Depends what players he picks, though. That's the thing. If he picks Xhaka and the Xhakas and the players that actually are really letting him down, that's when we're going to notice no difference, so to say. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to wrap thing.
Sam's waiting for a cuckoo to come out. Probably be my wife's head. What are you doing? No.
Oh dear. They still do that street fight. Some UFC fighters leave it to do. Brownie, your timing is again impeccable.
Brownie. It's Arsenal season ticket holder.
Yeah. And then you've got Cardiff City are really poor.
I've always rated Swansea. I've always thought they were the better team. Wales. What do you reckon, Ryan?
I have no comment.
Newport County, Wrexham, and I've always put them above Cardiff.
Oh dear, bite my tongue. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up with that in tow. I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm trying to get some sleep and prepare for tomorrow's drowning evening ahead of us. But cheers, Russ. Cheers for coming on. Where can people find you?
Just find me at Ruggy Boy 101 down here somewhere on Twitter, and just Ross Morgan on Facebook if that's your bag, basically. And find me here every so often. I don't think I'll be around tomorrow, mate. So I'll let you know. But if it's late, actually, I might do. I might be able to be around for second half or something.
Yeah.
Just send me a link if I'm about, or if you've got a full panel or whatnot, it's fine.
Yeah, I've got a full panel, so yeah, I'll send you a link and then we'll go from there. if you do come in, if you can come in, as I said, you're more than welcome. You have the link to do it. But yeah, until next time, guys. Thanks for coming on again for the third time tonight. Bloody, you're going to be sick to death of me at the end of the weekend, but hey, it'll be worth it in the long run. Excuse me again. But until next time, as always, up the Arsenal.
Up the Arsenal.
Come on.